Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Aditi Ghosh on your favorite Pythagorean numerology channel, InnerWorldRevealed, and this log is all about how you can achieve success and abundance in the month of July 2022. On the 24th of June, we had a very rare planetary alignment in the sky as the planets Mercury, Venus, Moon, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn, all of these aligned in the sky together. This kind of a rare occurrence had occurred last 18 years back in 2004, and this would again be seen in 2040. Now all of you who are familiar with Pythagorean numerology can already figure out that there definitely is an undeniable similarity between these years 2004, 2022 and again 2040, all of which are reducing to the base value 6. But out of this right now, do you realize that 2022 stands out? Because out here in 2022 the year specific number is 22, and 22 is the higher octave of the base value 4. 22 is the strongest master number which can activate unending possibilities. Astrologically and also in terms of numerology, this is definitely a time of very meaningful coincidences and also of synchronicity. And so for you, this becomes a very powerful time to manifest everything that you've always wanted to. Even if you've missed out on the exact time, which was the morning of 24th of June 2022, you can still be ready to take some action or to make some important decisions that you were waiting to do. And you can take advantage of this rare alignment of planets. In terms of numerology, July 2022 is the universal month 4, which means it is the time for laying some important foundations and organizing everything in the way we would wish to see them in the future. It is a time to start giving shape to all the ideas that were growing during the previous month. All the basic things and the practical side of life during a 4 activated time takes the front seat. And coupled with this rare planetary alignment, which we can also see in the night sky these days, it would create some vast power on the material plane, which would definitely once again create a very powerful time for manifestation. Because in a way, there are some completions happening out here and some cycles we can see have come full circle. Now, when I say that the time would be very powerful, I mean to also say that the power or energy created during this time is neither good nor bad. It is something neutral which would be handed over to us, and what we would end up doing with this power would be up to us. The overall emphasis would be on being very practical and money oriented. It is a time to show commitment towards our goals and stay away from all the outside distractions and to focus on the positive things, on all the positive things that we can achieve now. We need to have an aim in life. We need to find something that we are passionate about, and we have to get completely involved in working towards giving that thing a shape in reality, giving that idea a shape in reality. If we are able to maintain this kind of an attitude as a whole during this time, we can surely turn this cycle into a success, abundance and prosperity cycle. But that's not all. You'd also need to look into your activated personal cycle numbers, which is going to work in combination with this universal month energy. And you also need to have an idea about what your personal year energy is telling you. The knowledge of all your personal cycle number gives you the power to create whatever you want to create in your life. The thing about life is you need to be aware of all your cycles. You need to be aware about how you should be reacting to them. Because through this awareness, you can be in control of the direction in which your life is going. If you are unable to shape your life, life will shape you instead. So I definitely recommend that you learn this thing about taking charge of your personal cycles. And my book, Cycle of 9, is a resource that you can definitely avail to learn more about your personal cycle numbers. This book is directed towards helping you take the driver's seat and steer around all the difficulties and challenges that could be coming in your path. Numerology is not only about future prediction, it is rather a way of life. It is also about future creation. It will open the doors for infinite abundance and success and will help you create whatever you want to create in your life. If you are new to Pythagorean numerology, you can definitely check out my book All is One, which is the beginner's guide to numerology, and I'm sure this book is going to help you gain a lot of clarity on this subject. So all of you who already know how you could be deriving your personal year numbers and how you could be marking your transition points in the July 2022 calendar, you can straight away find the timestamps corresponding to your case in the description box. Just click on it and view your personal month forecast. If you are new to my channel and don't know how to go about it, please pay attention and I'm explaining it to you right now. So, to find the personal year number, just add the day of birth with the month of birth, and to that you add the ongoing universal month number. Now, this person, as you can see as in the example case, is born on the 6th of October 1967. So out here, we don't need the year number 1967, and we are going to add 6, which is the day number, to 10, which is the month number, and then we are going to add the sum to the year number 5 for 2021. Now, why I consider the ongoing year number to be 2021 when this is the year 2022 is because the age of this person has not yet changed in the year 2022, right? So we are only going to be adding 2022 after the person passes the upcoming birthday, which is the 6th of October in this case. So by adding this sequence, we are getting 21, which further reduces to 3. So the ongoing personal year for the person in this case is 3, and the duration of the personal year is from the 6th of October 2021 to the 6th of October 2022. If you wish to know more about your personal year cycle, please click on the I button to view the annual yearly forecast for 2022. The video has all the personal year numbers from 1 to 9 covered in details. Now coming to the monthly forecast for July 2022, you can find the timestamps corresponding to your personal year numbers in the description box. By clicking on the timestamp, it will enable you to view your personal month forecast for the month of July 2022. But you would also need to mark the transition point in the month when the trend of the month would be transitioning from one trend to the other trend of a slightly different nature. Now, to mark this transition point, which is going to mark the change in trends, simply take the July 2022 calendar and mark the specific day on which you were born. And the time before that particular day would be the first part of the month, and the remaining portion would be the second part of the month for you. It's very simple. So now that you know how you could be marking this very important transition point, let us look at how you could be activating abundance, success, and prosperity in the month of July 2022. So all of you who are in your personal year 1, would have a bit of a slow time during the first part of the month, and I'd say that you should then lay a bit low and save your energy so that you're able to invest all this energy when the second part of the month will be activated. The second part of the month would be a very favorable time to manifest whatever you wish to. Initiating anything during this time is very likely to give you highly effective results. So do not doubt yourself, trust your abilities, trust your instincts, and confidently go ahead with all the ideas that are brewing up in your mind. This is the time for action. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year too. And for you, the first part of the month is going to be more effective as compared to the second part of the month. During the first part of the month, you can surely forward your ideas and try to advance your position, but you have to do it very tactfully. You can be determined internally, but the forceful approach should not emerge or should not be visible from the outside. During the second part of the month, try to be more kind, compassionate, and helpful towards whosoever you encounter. Be sympathetic, selfless, loving, and also show some generosity. You will be able to activate abundance by showing faith in the infinite abundance of the universe. Believe that there's always enough for you and also for everyone else. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 3. For you, the first part of the month is a time to show generosity, humility, and kindness. Through the faith in the unending flow of the universe, you'll be able to tap unending abundance. Don't fear not having, because there always will be enough for you. As the second part of the month sets in, you'll have to become more focused about your life because some important decisions will have to be made. Try to free yourself from all the distractions so that you're able to decide wisely. Your decisions now would determine the flow of abundance in the future months. So this brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 4. And for you, the first part of the month would be a time for very important decision making. Some new idea could be up in your mind, and in the future it could become the doorway towards unending abundance and success. So pay attention to what is there in your mind, what comes up in your mind. Don't let it die in there. It may not immediately pick up in pace, but if you follow up with it, during the next part of the month, it will gradually begin showing some results. Remember that this is the year when you are going to build the foundations for the future. And to build foundations that are going to be strong and are going to last, you need to put effort. And your effort may not immediately bring you visible results, but in the near future, these are going to work. These are going to be the foundations on which you're going to build up your mansion. Now this brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 5. And for you, the first part of the month may activate or might have already activated some kind of unexpected sudden events. It is important that you see every challenge as an opportunity here, because opportunities do not always come gift wrapped, During the first part of the month, use your diplomatic and tactful skills and do not challenge other people much. Mind it, don't do it. Forward your creative ideas or your creative views only when the second part of the month is activated or sets in. Don't be afraid to express yourself, and during that time when you express yourself, try to be quite out of the box. It will place you at the right place on the right time. Mind it. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 6. For you, the first part of the month would be a time to express your ideas freely. Also pay attention to how you dress up and carry yourself, because people are going to notice you. Domestic responsibilities could be a bit too demanding at this point of time, but you'll have to strike a balance between your own needs and also the needs of others. The second part of the month may bring some organizing and reorganizing in your home front. It would be a good time for you to purchase some household items of necessity, or even for entertainment you can purchase. Try to see how these items are going to improve your immediate surroundings and give you the feeling of abundance, or give you the feeling of a better life. This is your chance to have an abundant life at home. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 7. For you, the first part of the month could be full of introspection. However, time spent looking inwards and examining the decisions that were made in the past always gives us more sense of direction and purpose. The overall personal year could be a low-key one for you, but you would have some important lessons that you can learn from. The second part of the month would pick up in pace and seem to be more rewarding as compared to now. In terms of progress and opportunities also, the second part is going to be much more rewarding. However, you must know that it would still not be your time to lay all your cards on the table. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 8. And this entire duration of the personal year 8 is the time of abundance for you. You're now reaping the rewards of all the actions that you've done in the past. So accept this abundance and success that's coming to you and be grateful to the universe for giving it to you. The first part of the month was or is most likely a social one for you. You could be invited to a lot of gatherings and events. So you should be thankful to the universe for giving you this abundance of social support and show up. Dress up and look good, and also be kind and helpful, because even that counts right now. The second part of the month would also be a favorable time for you monetarily, but you'd have to pay attention both to your home, children and your relationships, and also you'd have to balance your work front. You'd have to bring a balance in all the spheres. Chances are that you could be beautifying or decorating your home in some way, or perhaps paying a lot of attention to your children who would require your time right now. This entire year, basically, I would say, is a very potent time for you, and whatever you would pay attention to would be growing in a positive way, mind it. This brings me to all of you who are in your personal year 9. And for you, the first part of the month would be a time of showing selflessness, kindness, and a very compassionate approach. To find abundance, try to put others' interests before yours for the time being. Be very generous and helpful. Believe that the universe has enough for you and also for everyone else, and nothing will hold you back from accessing what is going to be yours. All the wonderful things that you have are for you to use right now and then to pass on. So all the used up things that you have right now need to be passed on. So pass on without holding them back. The second part of the month for you would be an introspective time when you could be concerned more about the deeper questions of life, like why are you here and what's the purpose of your life. And in some way, the efforts that you've put in the past cycles may also bring you some kind of rewards right now, but they necessarily may not come in the monetary or material way. But nevertheless, you surely are going to get the feeling that you've already done well enough in life, and that too in a good way is abundance, if you think about it. So your mind is going to be your strength right now, and your wisdom is going to be very, very visible. So share your wisdom. What does failure mean anyway? Is it a permanent destination for you? Or perhaps it was just a learning lesson for you? Think about it. You might have left out a step, or perhaps you thought that you never deserved to succeed. I think personally that it is our natural birthright to be successful at whatever we want to be successful at. I think it is our birthright to find abundance and to find all the material accomplishments that we wish to achieve. You would get all that you wish to achieve only if you listen to your numbers. So ladies and gentlemen, this was your numerology monthly forecast of abundance for the month of July 2022. If you have liked watching the log, please remember to hit the like button, share the log to spread awareness about abundance and success. And to support my work, please subscribe to my channel and then press the bell icon so that you're able to receive all the wonderful notifications whenever I upload a new log. You can also like my Facebook page and follow me on Instagram. That too is a way in which you can show your support. That should be all for today. Thank you so much for watching my logs. Bye bye.